Sophia, we are always with you, even when you win. And this is really funny. This is really funny.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sophia.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
Where are you right now?
I am in Livigno for some spring training skiing.
Are you ready for these 100 questions?
Hopefully.
Do you enjoy interviews?
Yeah, I pretty much do.
What's your typical day like when you're not competing?
I get up in the morning, breakfast, then maybe I go to train somewhere in the gym, then fast lunch, then in the afternoon I rest a little bit, I study, then I go training for the second time. Maybe I meet my friend for a glass of wine and then home.
Do you have a ritual before every race?
Yeah, I always do this movement, like in this moment I am here, like I want to stay inside of myself and focus.
Has speed always been in your DNA, or is it something you've grown to love?
I think it has always been in my DNA since the very beginning.
Do you remember the first time you put skis on?
I cannot remember it clearly, but at the same time I knew I was 4.
What's the most incredible feeling you get on the slopes? In one word?
Intensity.
Which adjective would you use to describe yourself?
Intensity.
What's the quality that has taken you the furthest in your career?
I think the discipline and my will to get to the goal, and also my resilience.
Have you ever had to change strategy at the last minute during a race?
Yeah, this is something that happens sometimes. I mean, when there is something strange on slope, like a hole in a gate, and your coach tells you, you have to know it, and so you are well aware of what you're going to overcome. So, yes.
If you could train with any athlete from the past, who would you choose?
I think Lindsey Vonn, which is still an active athlete.
How do you handle expectations when everyone is counting on you to win?
I try to cut them off from my head, and I try to focus just on what I have to do to perform my best. And the result is going to come if I really do stay focused on myself.
Is there an aspect of your skiing style you've had to improve over time?
My technique, for sure.
If you could compete on a completely new slope, would you prefer it technical or fast?
I would say both. Part of technical but speed has to be there.
Are you more instinctive or strategic?
I would say instinct.
If you could introduce a new rule in skiing, what would it be?
I have no clue.
If you weren't a skier, which other sport would you have taken up?
I think I would have been a skier.
What's your greatest achievement outside of competition?
I think the degree I'm going to get I'm attending at the university, but next year.
At what age did you consider becoming a professional skier?
If they ask me at 6 years old what would have loved to become, I would surely say a ski champion. So I knew it since the very beginning, I think.
Was there a race that made you say, I've made it?
The Olympic Games, when I wanted them.
How do you deal with unexpected events during a race?
I try to stay really lucid and really focus, and I use the instinct, and I try to find a strategy with my body as soon as possible.
How important is stability during your fastest runs?
It's a really important issue, and the more stable you are, the more you are in control, and the better it is.
What's been the most emotional moment you've experienced on the podium?
Every time I get to sing the national anthem, for me it's one of the best feelings ever.
What's the most technical slope you've ever tackled?
I think Backline Kirchheim, which is a downhill in Austria.
Do you ever rewatch your races?
Yeah, I do really a lot of times.
Do you rely more on instinct or technique when you're on the slopes?
I should rely more on technique, but I'm more instinctive. So I try to find a good balance between those two.
How much does snow temperature affect your race strategy?
The strategy itself is not going to be changed by the temperature, but the snow itself does. So I have to adapt my way of skiing for when it's more grippy or more slashy. It really changed my way of skiing, but not my strategy. this one is always like the same.
What's the most important value you want to convey through your career?
To never give up.
In your sport, just like in driving, grip is key. How important is maximum control on your skis?
I think that you can have everything really in place, but if you don't have the greatest grip or a good edge when you're skiing and the slope is icy, then you're over before it starts. So it's fundamental, I should say.
The P0R is designed to maximize performance on all types of tarmac. Do you prefer fresh snow or ice?
I really like to ski on hard snow because on hard snow, ski respond well and I can do whatever I want. If the snow is too fresh or too soft, then I cannot bend them and I cannot turn properly.
Would you say you're a stable athlete when taking a corner?
I can for sure be better, I should say, yeah.
What does it feel like to take a turn with the perfect grip?
Amazing. I mean, it's one of the best feelings ever, especially if you're running a downhill and it's a race and it's a good day. It's the best feeling ever to ski well and being fast.
Reactivity is everything in fast races. On a scale of 1 to 10, how reactive do you think you are?
I am reactive. I am reactive. If I am still in time to recover from a mistake, I am. Hope it's not too late.
The P0R improves driving comfort. How important is it for you to ski smoothly, without excessive vibrations?
When it comes to this feeling, is really amazing. I think it's really important always to stay smooth and to be in harmony with the gates.
Tires need to adapt to different conditions. Do you change your approach depending on the slope?
Yeah, totally. If there is a soft snow or a hard snow or is a flat or is a medium pendants, I try to adapt them myself to the slope I have to face.
The P0R performs on both dry and wet surfaces. Do you prefer fresh or compact snow?
I like compact snow, I should say, yeah.
Pirelli works on optimizing grip in every condition. How do you find the right balance between aggression and control on skis?
My ski man does the ski for me, so this is a question you have to ask to him. But at the same time, I try to understand the snow and read it well. So I think it's a matter of experience.
Is the perfect feeling in a turn closer to flying or driving?
It depends from condition, but I think that it can be both. But flying. Sometimes I really have the feeling to fly with my skis.
What gives you confidence in a turn, edge hold or speed?
I think it's a mix of both, but the laying well on the edge gives you really a confidence feeling, I should say.
How much does the quality of the surface impact your skiing?
Pretty much. I mean, if the surface doesn't sustain you, then for me it's a bit of a problem. I mean, I feel like I cannot bend the skis the way I want, and this leads me to technical mistakes.
The P0R reduces noise for a better driving experience. Does the sound of snow under your skis relax you?
We cannot feel any kind of sound while skiing because we're too fast. And then also with the helmet, you don't get any sound from your skiing.
How much do you work on efficiency of movement in your sport?
Efficiency is everything because you can do the best movement with less energy. So it's really important to be efficient.
Pirelli develops tailor-made tires for every sports car. How customized is your ski setup?
My skis are handled by my ski man, and together we decide with a lot of tests like which plate to use, the bindings, which kind of construction of the ski we use. And then the most customized thing is the boot, because everyone has a different fit and I really customize it like everywhere. I've been graining it here, creating more space. It's really particular, the boot.
A well-tuned car handle's direction changes better. In your case, how important is stability in jumps and bumps?
Yeah, it's really important because those are conditions in which you can get out of control pretty much easily. The more stable you are, also with bumpy condition, the better it is.
The P0R is built to optimize traction on all surfaces in your sport. Is it more about technique or experience?
I think it's a mix of both.
Driving pleasure is key for car lovers. What goes through your mind during a downhill run?
I just try to stay focused on my strategy, and I just try to push my lines the best.
If you could choose a sports car fitted with P0R tires, which one would you drive?
The F1. I would really like to try the speed.
Would you rather always ski in a tuck, even in turns, or always take perfect turns but never be able to tuck?
Yeah, I think it's no problem to be in a tuck. Sometimes it happens and you have to control the situation.
The P0R has been developed with cutting-edge technology. Is technology changing the way you compete too?
Yeah, because there is an important part of development of our equipment, which is pretty much fundamental. And every year the factory which I ski with, which is Atomic, try to build the perfect ski.
In driving, it's important to balance acceleration and braking. In your sport, how do you manage top speed and control?
Depends from the situation and from the turns I have to deal with. So sometimes, you know, you have a lot of parts of the gate in which you can push hard, but sometimes, you know, you have to brake a little bit to create speed after. So it's really, you have really to stay in balance and know well the track.
Which P0R feature would you like your skis to have? Grip or reactivity?
I should say both.
Do you prefer driving on the motorway or in the city?
On motorway, because in city we have too many traffic lights, and this is, I wouldn't say you drive in city, but you try to survive to the other people.
Do you think there are similarities between you and a racing driver?
Yeah, because there is the speed and turn component, which is the same for every sport.
How do you choose the right equipment for each race?
Basically, we start from a model, and this is the reference that we have, but we also develop another kind of setup when the conditions change. It really depends on the surface of that day, and so after my skiing choose the perfect setup for the race.
Does your ski setup change a lot depending on the snow?
Yeah, it does.
Do you rely heavily on technicians, or do you like to have direct control over your gear?
No, my gear is fully controlled by my ski man, and I trust him fully.
How important is the feeling with your skis to perform at your best?
It has to be immediate since the first turn of the race, and it's really important to feel them well.
Do you have a preferred ski material?
I ski with Atomic since I was 6 years old, so it's a romance relationship between me and them.
If you could have any futuristic technology in your skis, what would it be?
I would like to have a technology in my pole connected to the ski that when I push it with my thumb, the ski accelerates.
How much does athletic training influence your stability on skis?
It's really important to be physically well fit and to have the power to bend the ski.
In your sport, how important is equipment maintenance?
It's, as in every sport that requires an equipment, really important.
Do you prefer flexible or stiff skis?
Stiff skis that pushes, but at the same time a bit flexible, so I don't get to the bottom of the race exhausted.
What advice would you give a young skier who wants to improve their control technique?
To repeat the movement endless time.
What do you do when you're not skiing?
Depends where I am, but I like to go biking. I go often to the gym to train for skiing. I like to stay with my friends, go to the sea sometimes, study, reading, a lot of stuff. Go to the cinema also.
Let's do a course inspection with Sophia. What's going on?
The snow in the last part of the track is a bit soft, so they decided to use a little bit the salt in order to get it harder. And so we have to wait for the salt to work on slope, and then we start. So it's coffee time now.
Do you enjoy driving?
Yeah, I pretty much do both on cars and motorcycles.
Are you a cautious driver, or do you love the adrenaline in a car as well?
I would say that I love adrenaline in the car as well. When it's needed, like when I am on the mountain and I'm driving up to the mountain, then I like to make my car sing, as we say in Italian.
Have you ever tried driving on a racetrack?
I made it already with a naked motorcycle. It was really good. I really like it.
What's your perfect holiday?
My perfect holiday is a holiday, no matter the place, mountain or to the sea, in which I really do enjoy my time fully and my phone is disconnected. That's my best luxury.
Do you prefer the sea or the mountains to relax?
Counting that up, I'm living on the mountain really a lot during the year. Also because of my sport, I would say the sea.
Are you more into rock or pop music?
Pop music.
What's on your playlist when you travel?
It really depends on my mood, but usually I also get to listen to the radio.
If you could choose a car for the perfect road trips, convertible or SUV?
SUV.
What's a goal you still dream of achieving?
Winning the Olympic Games. Winning all the races that I couldn't express myself still on the World Cup circuit.
What job did you dream of doing as a child?
I wanted to be a ski champion since I was 6 years old.
Which competition do you absolutely want to win?
Every race in Cortina.
How do you picture your life after skiing?
I still have no clue of what my life is going to be after skiing, but one thing is sure, as soon as I'm going to be done with my career, I think a lot of sliding doors will be open.
Do you see yourself becoming a coach one day?
No, absolutely. This is one thing is sure. I'm not going to be a coach. I'm not going to teach skiing. I'm not.
Would you enjoy commentating races on TV?
I still don't know it. Maybe. It's something that I've been doing when I was injured, but I don't know.
Have you ever thought about writing an autobiography?
Yeah, a lot of book factory asked me to write already a lot of books, but I told them that for me, the concept of writing my story as a ski athlete has to be done after the career. Plus, I think it's really tough to be really honest and sincere. You cannot do a book like hiding a lot of things, and a lot of athletes write book hiding a lot of parts, not being fully sincere. This is why I really do love Open of Andrea Agassi, because I think it's a really true and sincere and without any kind of filter autobiography.
If you could give the 10 years younger version of yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
To stay calm and work on yourself and feel yourself.
What's the thing you're most proud of about yourself?
I think I've been overcoming a lot of difficult times due to the injury, most of them. I never give up, and I think my will to overcome those hard times is one of my best skills.
If you could choose a mentor, who would it be?
Lindsey Vonn.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
You're a good person.
Cose da sci.
What does the support of your fans mean to you?
I mean, the support of the fan is pretty much important, and it means quite everything to me. They always support me and cheer for me, and they really make me feel their love for me, and this is one of the best feeling you can ever get.
Have you ever received a special message that really moved you?
Sometimes when I got injured, they wrote me several times that I couldn't give up because they were really inspired by me. And the best thing a fan told me once was I found this quote at the end of a race. It was written on a paper, and the quote said, Sophia, we are always with you, even when you win. And this is really funny. This is really funny.
What would you like to say to young people dreaming of becoming skiers?
To enjoy their life, to take it seriously, but at the same time to have fun. And really to enjoy the slope, a sport that is done in nature, on the mountains, and to live light inside of themselves and to pursue their dream no matter what.
What's the most beautiful emotion your sport has ever given you?
The best emotion I ever felt in the sport is when it's every time I win in Cortina. It feels like everyone is really cheering for you when you cross the finish line and you see the green light, and all the mass is screaming to you, and it's really an unbelievable feeling winning on home soil.
What keeps pushing you to improve every day?
I mean, I live for the races I still haven't won. I live for the skier that I want to be. I know I have a lot of potential inside of myself. In part, I have expressed it in the past, but at the same time, I know I want to improve still, to ski even better, to ski even faster, and you always live for the things that you still haven't achieved, I think, if you are an athlete, a top athlete. Yeah.
What's your personal motto?
You have to start the fire up with the wood that you have.
If you had to describe your career in one word, what would it be?
Up and down. Really up, really down. But beat a roller coaster if it's just a word.
How would you like to be remembered in the world of sport?
I would like to be remembered as a skier who had really difficult moments, but at the same time, a skier that found the way to overcome them with an incredible will and with a really lot of heart. And if I want to leave something to the people, is to leave a sign in their heart, having a little space in their heart.
Are you ready for the next challenge?
I hope I am. You never know. Depends which one is it, but I think I am at the point in which I can really face everything.
What's your biggest dream?
To win the Olympic gold medal. It's the same dream that I had when I was 6 years old.
What's a talent you have outside of sport that not many people know about?
I like really to imitate people. I mean, if I find someone who has a particular way of talking or of moving the hands, or also the facial expression, I am really good to understand the point and to replicate it.
Have you ever considered trying another sport at a professional level? If yes, which one?
No, I'm already trying to be a better skier that I am right now. So basically, I have no time for other sports at the top level. I don't have neither the skills.
Ready for last question?
I don't know.
If you had to describe your life with the title of a film, what would it be?
The challenge. To all of you who came at this point of the video, I just wanted to say thanks. I hope you had fun seeing this video, and drive safe as always.